Anunnaki gods, Enki. You are asking about Enki, who in Sumerian mythology is associated with the Anunnaki, a group of deities. Enki is one of the most significant gods in the Sumerian pantheon. He is considered the god of water, knowledge, mischief, crafts, and creation. His name literally means Lord of the Earth in Sumerian. According to the Sumerian cosmogony, Enki was the deity who conceived the idea of creating mankind, and he is often credited with the creation of humans from clay. This creation was done to relieve the gods from their labors. In some Sumerian myths, Enki is also portrayed as a trickster god, embodying mischief and cleverness. Despite his sometimes problematic nature, Enki was considered a protector of humanity and one who brought civilization, farming, and other beneficial knowledge to people. The Anunnaki, among whom Enki was counted, are a group of deities in ancient Mesopotamian cultures, i.e., Sumerian, Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian. The term Anunnaki is often translated as those of royal blood or princely offspring. Their roles varied greatly depending on the specific culture and time period. It should be noted that Enki, the Anunnaki, and other characters from Sumerian mythology have been subject to many alternative and fringe theories, particularly within the realm of ancient astronaut theories. While these ideas have popular cultural currency, they are not generally accepted by scholars in the fields of archaeology, history, or religious studies. As the god of water, Enki was also considered the lord of the subterranean freshwater ocean known as the Abzu, or Apsu, where he lived in a splendid palace. He was depicted as a bearded man surrounded by flowing water, often accompanied by fish and birds. Enki was also portrayed as a wise and benevolent figure who could avert calamities. One of the best-known myths about Enki involves the goddess Inanna, the Sumerian counterpart of the Akkadian Ishtar. In this story, Inanna visits Enki and he, in a drunken stupor, gives her the ancient decrees of civilization and divine powers. Realizing what he has done once he sobers up, Enki tries to recover them, but Inanna has already taken them to her city of Uruk, thereby securing its supremacy. In another famous story, Enki learns of the other gods' plans to send a great flood to wipe out humanity. Disagreeing with this decision, Enki warns a man named Utnapishtim, akin to Noah in the Bible, instructing him to build an enormous boat and thereby saving him, his family, and samples of all animals from the flood. The Anunnaki, as mentioned, are a group of gods that feature prominently in Mesopotamian lore. Their number and roles vary in different texts, but they are often depicted as powerful deities of immense stature. In many Sumerian myths, the Anunnaki are said to have descended to earth from the heavens and were involved in the creation and administration of the world. Again, it's important to note that many modern interpretations of Enki, the Anunnaki, and Sumerian mythology more generally tend to be highly speculative and are not supported by mainstream historical and archaeological research. The myths and beliefs of the ancient Sumerians were complex and multifaceted, just like those of any other civilization, and should be understood within their own cultural and historical contexts.